All right, hello students. I want to just take a minute to talk about our next activity on Tuesday. Bruce Lee, I love Bruce Lee. He gave me like an idea for this lesson. Listen, I want you to learn something about yourself with this. So Bruce Lee says it best when he describes his
At
training.
least the way that when I teach it, all type of knowledge ultimately means self-knowledge. So therefore, they're coming in to, and ask me to teach them not so much of how to defend themselves or how to do somebody in, rather, they want to learn to express themselves through some movement, be it anger, be it determination, or whatsoever. So, in other words, what I'm saying, therefore, is that he is paying me to show him in combative form the art of expressing the human body.
Which is accurate.
And I really think that Bruce Lee sums it up there. Like he's talking about how expressing yourself honestly is the hardest thing for a person to do. And he's saying that any knowledge that you learn expressing yourself is self-knowledge. So how does that relate to what we're doing? We're going to do our relaxation shape breathing. And these are, if you want to preview it, here's the shape breathing. Here's some test choices, and here's our activity. I'm pretty sure most of you have seen these guys here. This is going to be a little different. All right? When I was doing this with the other class, I realized I put myself in your shoes. Like, what would I want the test to be? If I could make my own test for before relaxing and after, what would it be? Now, you could do this today. So what I did was I thought of video games. All right, this is my game right here, Tecmo Bowl, and you never played versus a computer. All right, and this is how basic video games were like 1990. Like this is so basic, right? It's so simple. And we were like, when we played this, I guarantee you, everybody was like, "Oh my god, it looks so real." And looking at it now compared to the games my son plays and when I see Madden, like I remember we would be like, "Oh, look at the fans! Watch this! They're gonna kick a field goal! Look at the fans!" And it was just amazing that you could just see all this. We were so thrilled with it. Thought it was so special. And they got a little better. Like I remember when video games looked like this. And what was unique about this game, which led me to look at this, is there's a home run derby. And I thought that would be a way I'd want to be tested. You got Ken Griffey Jr. here swinging away, right down the line. It's gonna stay in. No, it doesn't go out. So this is what game I would have probably picked because it's simple. You have a pitch, you have a hit, and you have a way to like keep your score and everything. I thought this would be a good game. So I looked at like what games are available now for you guys, and I found like a virtual reality game, right? Where a guy's like has like something in his hands and he's got like the goggles on. He's like playing. I thought this was really cool. That was one I saw. One you might be like more familiar with is something like this, where you could do a home run derby. All right, and there's like all kinds of bonuses, and whatever way you want to measure it. If you wanted to like just see your score, how many home runs you could hit, maybe you would just take a link like this and copy it, and maybe you would just paste it right in here for me so I could see like how you measured it. And then you would maybe do a little better job than me pasting the link. All right. Maybe just use this a button. Right. Okay. So let me just turn that off because I'm going to delete that anyway. And maybe you would put like, 15 home runs here and 17 here or 17 here and 15 here. And then you would conclude that, before you relaxed, maybe it did or did not help you. And this just be your own way to test it. And I put this in here because I thought if I wanted to do this activity in eighth grade, what would I want? I'd kind of probably want to do my own test. And I just want to make that option available for all of you, first of all. And second of all, I want it to be more personal. I want it to be self-knowledge. I want it to be knowledge that you could find a way to use. So listen, it's going to be like mid 50s today. I'm sorry I can't be with you guys. But I'll try to be outside at some point today, I'm sure. I really strongly encourage you guys, like, go for a walk, do something nice. If you're designing this test and you can sit outside, you're putting a link in there, go outside, sit outside, enjoy the outside for a while. So your only real thing to do today is, if you want to add this link, go ahead. If you want to do one of these tests ahead of time, this would be a good time to do them. You can put down your before, and then we'll do the after later. All right, so get familiar with these, check some of them out, and if you do some befores, just record them, and then we'll do the afters after we relax on Monday in class. All right, guys, I will see you all soon.